Hey guys, welcome to Gigi's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making dumplings. Alright, and let's get started. Here it is, Korean chives. Cut the ends off and then finely chop them. And after you're done chopping them, it's about 20 grams of it that you're going to be using. And also, it doesn't necessarily have to be Korean chives, so you can use other kinds of chives if you wish. Next is scallion. Once again, cut the ends off and finely chop them. And then after that, I like to mince them. I used about 43 grams of it. Next is bean sprouts. You don't want it to be fine chopped, but not rough chopped, just about like in a medium. And bean sprouts is about 80 grams. Next is napa cabbage. Once again, finely chop them. I realized that the whole portion was a bit too much, so I split them in half. And please keep the other half for something. Don't ever throw away any food products. Anyways, and then just fine chop them. Mince them. Next is fish sauce, about 1 tablespoon, and soy sauce, 1 tablespoon. Next is mirin, which is sweet sake, half a tablespoon. And then sesame oil, half a tablespoon. Alright, so after that, garlic powder, onion powder, which is half a teaspoon, and half ground pork, and beef, 225 grams. Now that you gathered all the mise en place, just put everything into one big bowl. Oh, and one more ingredient, 1 egg. Now we are ready to mix the stuffing. Ta-da! Alright, now let's mix. Mix really well. And once it's done mixing, what I like to do is I like to taste my stuffing flavor. So I just get like a little portion of it. Get a small pan, put some oil. I use grapeseed oil. You guys can use canola oil, olive oil, whatever the oil you guys like, but I like to use grapeseed oil. And then just start cooking. When it's thoroughly cooked, let's taste it and see how it goes. Alright, I think it's ready. Oh. Alright, let's see. No, it just needed more fish sauce and soy sauce, so I added some more. And then I'm gonna mix it again. Alright, so here's the second attempt. The second batch came out so much better. It has more flavor, it's delicious, right amount of seasonings. I'm really happy with the result. Alright, so here is senmandupi. It's made with sweet rice flour. And sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And here is how you fold dumplings. And this is how my mom taught me. You pinch the center. And then you start making folds. I make about 3 to 4 folds depending on the amount of the stuffing that's inside. And I know you can't see the left side of the folds, but it's basically the same as the right side. Alright, here it is. Ta-da! Now I just make a bunch of them. Alright, so here are the dumplings. There are about 23 of them. They're so cute. They're actually quite big compared to the other regular dumplings. Now, get your pans hot, put oil in there, and start searing them off. Check the bottom, make sure that the pan is not too hot, that the dumpling is not burning. And I also noticed that it's only been seared on halfway, so I flip them to get the even sear. Alright, now it's got good sear on both sides. Now since this cast iron didn't come with a lid, so I use a foil and use about like a half a cup of water. Get the steam going so that everything gets cooked thoroughly. And now once it's done, just take the foil off or lid. And here it is. Oh, it looks so good. And what I like to do is I also like to have the sear on top, so I flip them over. I really like the crunch texture, so. Alright, so now that everything has been flipped and it's been seared off, once again, same thing as on the bottom, you just want to make sure that it has even sear on top. And because it's only done halfway, so I'm going to flip it again. And make sure you are adjusting your heat as well. You don't want it have it high heat all the time. Okay, now here it is. Crispy on top. Soft texture and crispy on the bottom. Alright, now that these dumplings are done, let's put them on the plate. They look so good. I'm getting so hungry. Alright, now let's taste these dumplings. Oh, they look so good. So I didn't show you guys the dipping sauce. I already made it before. It's just 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Mix them together, and with Korean chili flakes. It doesn't necessarily have to be Korean chili flakes. It could be like other chili flakes. This dumpling, as I mentioned before, it is quite bigger than the normal size, and here's what it looks like inside. It is so good. It's like crunchy, chewy, juicy. It's got all the flavors, the saltiness from soy sauce and fish sauce, and a little bit of the acidity from the rice wine vinegar. It's just so good. And my mouth right now is full of delicious dumpling. Alright guys, well thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!